Okay, welcome everyone to this tutorial episode of my series ForageCraft. So in this episode I'm going to be going over the basic premise of my item sorting system. It's fairly simple. So the input comes in here. It could be a chest or a hopper or any other item storage, and the output, the excess output, will come out here when it flows through. And this is where the item that you want to be sorted out will go. So the basic premise is the items come in and it gets filtered through the filter hoppers, which have these as filler, and the mechanism with the comparator allows you to sort items. So if I were to put something that's not that in there, so let's just say I put that in, and it will filter that out, and then if I were to take these and put them in the chest, they will go into there and not go into there. They will go and end up in here, which is fairly simple. And for some reason it always seems to filter down to like 40, or I think the number that it filters to is dependent on how many items you put in these filter slots. So be aware, if you want it to be smaller, you'd want to put more items, like a stack or so, in there. It should keep one in the hopper at all times. But yeah, so another thing, these can be stacked next to each other basically to infinity, to any length, which I have done with all of them but one. I will walk you through one of them. So I have this one here, which is set to separate out blaze rods and eventually the blaze heads. Once I get one of those through beheading, this one separates out spider eyes, string, and the cave spider heads once I get them. This one separates out spider eyes, string, spider heads, bones, and arrows, and I get more of them from the spider jockeys. And over there we have the other ones. So we're going to be walking you through, I need to collect this. We're going to be walking you through the my zombie spawner one, just so you can see, because that one has one of the largest amount that you can just put next to each other. So I'm just going to walk you guys through that, me building that one. So yeah, my spawners are all up there. I do not have a zombie spawner as of yet, but I do. I'm just going to set this up for now so I can just do that, and we'll just pick up this chest which has the stuff. So we're going to be setting up one for rotten flesh, carrots, iron, potatoes, rotten flesh, and the skull, like the heads of the zombies themselves. So, and another thing to note, so the one that I showed you down there was 2, but you can basically just continuously go down as far as you want with the hoppers and the chests. You do not need to do anything special with them. It will just duplicate and they'll fill in at the bottom and work their way up as it goes. But once they're in each of these chests, they will not move further down. So there are other ways you can do methods that will bring the items all the way to the bottom and fill it in as you take them out of the bottom, but I'm not going to be doing that since I can reach all 4 and I cannot exactly expand downwards anymore because of my 2,000 chests that I have placed, my storage system that I have down here. I cannot expand downwards and I cannot expand upwards either because of the spawners themselves. So we're just gonna work our way through. That's 5, so yeah. So 5 by 4. Just gonna place down the chests. And also make sure all of the blocks are placed exactly in the right orientation, otherwise it will not work. And because I had issues where some things would escape through the filter and it would not work because I placed it wrong on accident. And so just be extremely careful when you're doing it, otherwise you'll end up with a lot of frustration like I did. So that and set that up there, and then no, that's in the wrong spot. That. So you gotta make, the hoppers are finicky. Must must the game hurt me in such a manner? Okay, so place the hoppers down carefully, one at a time, and there's a cave. Or it might be night. What did I say? This one. Okay. And then you're gonna, yeah. So the minimum you're gonna need for one section is like 4 hoppers, a comparator, a repeater, 3 redstone, and a redstone torch, and at least 5 building blocks. At least 5, as well as like 4 chests. I should just get out the scaffolding, which is what I was intending to do originally. Okay. Come on. There we go. So there we go. Now we're going to take this and put down this on top so we can have the filter not like this. The filter hoppers go on there like so. And if I can do the thing without doing that, it's getting quite annoying. There we go. And I'm going to need to make more hoppers. Always fun. Okay, so so 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 more hoppers. So let's see. There we go. That should do it. And move the scaffolding. Not doing that. Put the scaffold over here, just so I can easily do that. And then we'll put down the output chest can go over here with the hoppers going into that. There we go. So that's all the items are hooked up now, and then we will place down. So make sure when you do the redstone part, you're going to want it to be lined up with the topmost chest here, and then we'll place down more blocks, and then I place the redstone torches there, and then we put, so that's like that, and then we want to put more blocks here, and then the repeaters like so, and then this like that, and I'm going to need a couple more blocks. Let's see, just do that. There we go, and then place this like so. And then we will come up here. You got to make sure the comparators are facing like this. And then place down the redstone. And I need more redstone. I need 5 more redstone. I thought I grabbed enough. Apparently not. And the redstone. I'm still getting used to the storage system. It's right over here. Okay. There we go. That is enough redstone. And then I will set up the item hopper filters themselves. You gotta make sure everything is hooked up before you do that, otherwise you will have issues. So first off, we're gonna put the red rotten flesh in there, and then we'll put the filters to make sure nothing else goes in. See, and then it will stop at 41, which is what I've typically seen. Yeah. Alright, and then we'll put carrots and this. Carrots and filters, potatoes and filters, iron, filters, and then since I don't have a head yet, I'll put filters there. So a note about the filters: they can be any item at all. A couple other people I've seen use this design. Typically named the items so that it wouldn't stack even if you did end up putting the item that did go in the thing with it, just so that to make absolutely sure. So to make absolutely sure that it wouldn't stack. But since I know I'm not going to be putting stone in there, and I have enough of that it doesn't really matter if it does, I'm not too concerned about it. But you can literally use any item whatsoever that you want to use as your filter, like your filter item. And then we will go, so I'm just gonna, just to show you that it does work, I'm just gonna go up here, and we're gonna open my input, put iron in there, and we'll put the rotten flesh in there, and then for sake of example, we'll put some sticks in there. Just do that, and then we'll head on down. So if it's all working as it should be, we should be getting more rotten flesh in here, which is coming down. That's where the carrots would go, that's where the potatoes would go, and we shouldn't be getting any iron until we get to 41. And then the sticks should be coming in here in a second. Yeah. So yeah, now that's how that works. We have one for each of my spawners. Yeah. So that's the end of the tutorial. It's pretty simple. They can be stacked as much as you want and as far down as much as you want. You can do other methods of item transport in, but I just use plain hoppers since I have the materials for that. So yeah, that's the end of the tutorial. Now to some more stuff about my series. So next episode, I would like to work on the walls for this area here. I thought I put a lantern there. I'll put a lantern there next episode. So we're going to be working on the walls for the inside of the storage system, as well as making this look pretty. I think I might do some sort of railway collection system for the excess items to a lava thing that I might be able to turn on and off over here, but I'm not sure if I want to do that yet, but we'll see. I'm still deciding, and then we'll do more with the walls over here. I'm going to leave this wall here like this because I'm planning on expanding that way. That wall I'm going to cover because that one leads to like the outside, and we don't have much for space that way, so there's not really any point in putting stuff there. So we'll just leave that be for now. And yeah, I guess we'll do, and we'll probably be working on the stairway down, just so I can finalize this part, which has been an eyesore for a while now. So I guess, yeah, that concludes this episode. Check out my other series and other videos for more content like this that's coming out in the future and has already come out. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye.